pew, 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 pew. See how I did that? I'm shooting arrows because it's CW Arrow. It's the trailer for season 8, and it's starting right now on AfterBuzz TV.
I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, you guys.
I just destroyed Olivia DeBartoli.
You guys, I missed that so much. Like, it has been way too long, and I haven't really seen Matt. We saw a couple of times.
True.
We're like, man,
this is
great.
Back.
We're back.
If you're listening to the podcast, we're holding hands right now, nodding our heads like you do with a friend. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the AfterBuzz trailer, the preview of season 8 of CW's Arrow. Just want to make sure this is not. Don't come at me and say this isn't the show recap. No, sugars. It's the trailer. I'm Matt Martin. I'm here with the wonderful, the huge Arrow fan, the person who, wait for it, met Stephen Amell this summer.
Wait for it.
Olivia DeBartoli.
Hi, you guys. I'm so happy. I mean, it feels like it's been years since we've done this, but it's only been a few months. But I'm so happy to be back. Yes, this is only the preview. I think it's airing right now on the
East Coast. It's airing. We're going to be doing our show, at least tonight, we're going to be doing it at 9 o'clock Pacific time, or watching the show at 9 and then doing the show at 10 o'clock.
So 10 o'clock Pacific time, we will do, the full panel will be here with Ali Kona and Carolina.
All of us are going to be here tonight.
All of us are going to be here. We're going to do the full show at 10 o'clock.
Full show. So be sure to follow us on our social media stuff. We'll get that later because maybe sometimes the show when it airs will change and we will always let you know. I'm excited though, full panel tonight.
I know. I haven't seen
I'm giddy now.
Can you imagine?
When all 4 of us are together, I might have to drink something.
We're gonna die. People are gonna fall out of their seats. Like it's like last year. It's gonna be crazy. I'm also in the chat. I know there's only a few of you in here because usually there's a bunch of you.
But they're watching Arrow now.
But they're watching Arrow. So hi, Archer's Alley. Hi, Gluvis. Hi, Biz Byron. Hi, and Archer's. Everybody. Hi, you guys.
Archer's Alley. Thank you so much for the support of the summer. Archer's Alley is our special segment of the show.
Yes.
Where Carolina talks about something. Spoiler alert, something that happens in the Green Arrow comics.
Yeah.
So be sure to jump into that.
It's very exciting.
Y'all in the chat, we love the live chat, so be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't, sugars, because that's how you're going to find out when we have a new show going up and what's going on. You can do that. Hit that little subscribe button in the corner.
And be in the comments. I always talk to people in the comments.
Well, because we're going to talk about what we're looking forward to for the next season. And guess what? I'm asking you that now. So let us know. And Olivia's looking at the chat and let us know in the live chat what you're looking for too, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah. I already asked it in the chat. I was like, what are you guys looking
forward
to?
I
know. I'm just on it. No,
You're so on it.
Glovis said, I have no idea what to expect. And Olivia Fanzone, hi, Steven.
Hi, Steven.
Said it's going to be nuts. And then Oliver's going to do a ton, I bet. So
Where's Ivan? Where's my husband?
Ivan doesn't know we're here yet.
Oh, Ivan. Anyway.
He will be here tonight, though, and he's going to be talking in all caps, as per usual.
As he will.
Yeah.
He yells at me, but that's okay. I love him. All right, everybody. We're going to briefly talk about a little bit of what happened last season. Our producer, Ryan. Say hi to Ryan. What's up?
What's up? Oh, my God.
Our producer actually asked, like, oh, you're going to talk about last season. We're like, a little bit, because it was not our favorite. So, but what's exciting is we're going to talk a little bit because I think new things are going to be coming. So, I know. Ooh. Y'all, Amiko died. Thank the Lord in heaven. Oliver had a sister. She's dead. We're moving on.
That was such a weird storyline.
It was such a weird storyline.
What did you, I mean, like, it was a whole season of just, like, Arrow being like, I love my sister, or I hate my sister, and then, like,
and then she died. It was a MacGuffin. It was like, great that they killed her. It was great that they killed her. I think the main thing is y'all, Felicity's gone. Bye, Felicia. Oh, bye, Felicity. Get it? Close. I know Olivia's very sad. She's still sad about it.
I still cry about it at night.
I mean, I'm not crying because as a comic nerd, I'm excited because I think this season's going to lead a lot up to Final Crisis. Crisis on Infinite Earths, which is going to be the crossover episodes this December and January. And I think the way they did that is that we found that there's 2 little things that happened. First of all, the season ended last season where we thought Oliver and Felicity are going to have their happily ever after. They're like, yes, it's going to happen. We're together. And then the Monitor shows up.
Yeah.
If you don't hear him, he's kind of the hot black bald man. You know I'm into that. I'm into that.
Matt's so into that,
He can monitor me. Okay. So the Monitor I don't know what that means. The Monitor shows up and he basically says, Oliver, it's time. They made it. If you watch the crossover last year, we know that Oliver and the Monitor had some conversation off screen that we didn't see. So they're alluding to that it's time. And we also do know that Oliver is supposed to die save people for the crisis on Infinite Earths. So Oliver hails Felicity, and they cry. And he says, "I'm sorry, I've got to go. This is it." And they say goodbye, and then he leaves, and he knows he will never see Felicity ever again.
We know that he will probably never. I mean, I think they're going to kind of allude to the fact that they see each other in maybe some other life or some other form. Because I just refuse to believe for 1 second that these two are not going to get their happily ever after because they deserve it. And I love Felicity, I will continue wearing my shirt this season.
You should. Well, remember I don't know if you remember then what happened with Felicity and the arc of the people in the future.
Yeah.
What happened is that basically there's a whole Zeta thing in the future, and the new Arrows, which is Mia, William, Zoe, Connor. I follow him on Instagram too.
I knew you would.
He's pretty. And so anyway, the future Team Arrow, so to speak, they don't get captured by the Zetas, and they destroy the whole Archer program. Remember, there's a wall around Central City and the Glades and everything. They destroy the wall. It's kind of, we're left with like a new dawn, and the old Arrows, which is Dinah. Roy, not Roy. Dinah, Roy, and who's the person that you all hate? The guy. Why am I blanking on his name?
Who do we all hate?
Who was the mayor?
Oh, Renee?
Renee.
Yeah.
Anyway, the OGs take on the heat, and they say, we'll take, so that way they're going to let the young people run the show. But then we do have that scene where Felicity goes and visits Oliver's grave.
Exactly.
And she goes to say goodbye, and
You're right.
And Mia, this was actually pretty nice. And she's going to say goodbye, but she can't say where she's going. And Mia and William, who are their children, don't understand. And then we see that the Monitor shows up, and Felicity walks through a portal.
Yeah.
And the Monitor, and we're to believe that her and Oliver are in comic heaven.
Exactly. They're going to be in comic heaven for the rest of their lives.
Exactly. And that's basically how the show left us. Destroyed. Vulnerable,
sad,
alone,
don't know where we are in life,
hungry for some Oreos to emotionally eat.
Yeah, maybe some ice cream, some of those things.
All of these things.
Yeah.
So that's what we're left with. So now that we know, you can't know where you're going if you don't know where you've been. And now that we know where we've been, where does everybody think we're going to be going in this season? Anybody in the chat, or what do you think?
I mean, I think we're going to see a ton of like the new Arrow team. We're going to see Mia. We're going to see like all
Got some news about that.
Yeah, so we'll get into that. So I think we're going to see a lot of that. I think, obviously we're going to, this is all building to see the Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yes.
I think this is kind of just buffering that, and then we're gonna on Crisis we're gonna get all of the shows together, which is gonna be really cool. Especially I saw Titans was gonna be there too. Like
Titans is gonna be there. Black Lightning's gonna be. I think they're gonna do this Crisis right. I think it's gonna be incredible and be a major television event. That's what I think.
Busy Byron says I'm looking forward to the Visions.
Okay.
Olivia Fanzone says, who do you and Matt think will die? I think everyone's gonna die.
Just everyone, just a clean slate. I do think. That's a good question. I think because Oliver is clearly gonna die. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I forget in the future. Did they mention Diggle? Because I wouldn't be surprised if Diggle died.
He probably is gonna die.
But I don't know if they've talked about him in the future.
Because like how are these people they're just gonna be like, okay, that was fun. Now moving on, let's be car salesmen. Like what are they going to do with their lives after all of this? I don't know.
That's true.
Star Drew's here. Hi, Star Drew. People have to die. People have to die. We have to have steak. What?
People do have to die. Oh. That's something we don't like to talk about, but it happens in life. So
we'll see.
I'm excited for, again, it's a comic. I'm excited for Crisis. What I'm excited about, I think, in Arrow is I'm excited that I really miss the conversations of Stephen Amell and Diggle and kind of their sometimes buddy cop relationship.
Yeah.
And I think now that Felicity's out of the picture,
they're going to be...
I kind of hope that Diggle's wife just leaves him too, or something happens because we don't like their chemistry.
Nothing there.
And we just want a buddy cop situation, and maybe they'll make out.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to make out.
I know.
I think they're being best friends.
I say it every year. They're going to be best friends. Whatever.
But you saying that, I also, I heard that Speedy's going to be there.
Yes.
Willa Holland is going to be back. And she was always my favorite since the beginning. Her and Felicity. So I'm excited to see her and her dynamic with, Oliver and maybe Roy and see what happens with them.
It's going to be great.
So I hope that happens.
Now we're going to talk about some news in a little bit, but some other news that we have is Miss Olivia got to interview Arrow himself this summer.
Yeah.
Look at that picture.
That's us. All right, so
You wore green and somebody put a really placed ficus behind him.
So it was for the CW upfronts. Yeah. It's like, I don't know, they talk about all the new shows for the fall. And I work at a TV station other than here. And I was able to talk to Stephen. And I talked to him about things that are going to be coming up for this season. And here are a few things that he said. Tidbits. Okay. So he said this season, I asked him about the aerosuit and which kind of version of the aerosuit it's going to be. He said this season, the aerosuit will be similar to season 1 aerosuit. So it's going to be...
Which was good.
That was his favorite, so it's going to be kind of a flashback. And I'll get into more of this probably during our show. Like, I'll find the video and bring it up. But these are just, like, little teasers. He also says that this season will be, like, their greatest hits, like, all of the best things that ever happened in Arrow. So he said the premiere episode will be, like, a pilot episode. So it's going to be, like, kind of a standalone season. Yeah, a brand new start for Arrow, even though it's the end, which was really interesting. He also said that he was so proud that his show started in an entire universe of shows. It did, and he was really excited to see what Ruby Rose is going to do as Batwoman. So
I saw that pilot.
Yeah, and then
it's okay.
He said he cried when he read the final scene, and he cried and he cried and he cried. So I can't wait to see it. But yeah, so we talked about a lot of stuff. I will find the whole interview and I will show it to you guys when I get it.
Yeah, so be sure to follow. Where's your social media again?
At Olivia D. Bortoli on all aspects.
Yeah, we're not done yet. We got a little bit of news, but also, and I'm at the Matt Mar. We're just saying it. Sorry, Ryan, I jumped the gun. The Matt Mar 2 T's tours. Ryan was like, "What? We're ending?" No, sorry. No. I know, Ryan. I'm sorry. I got excited.
Ryan, you're in for it with us this season.
You're in for it. Ryan's going to produce this all season long. We just have one bit of
Let's do it.
One bit of news that I want to talk about.
TV news.
Y'all, we're going to have to drink before this show. We've got to calm down. They're going to be in the comments. I've already gotten a Matt chill.
No, let's see. I don't think you've gotten a Matt chill.
Okay, well, I'll get it tonight.
We'll probably go later for the real show. You'll definitely get a Matt chill.
Y'all, it is happening according to Deadline. In an article on September 24th, I posted this about, and I screamed it in all my might. There is going to be a Birds of Prey spinoff. Woo! Yes, we're very excited. It's going to be starring Catherine McNamara, Katie Cassidy, and Julia Harkavy. And just so you know, those people, that's Mia Smoke, and then Katie, we all know she's the wow!
Yeah.
What's her name? Black Siren now.
Yes.
And then Julia, who's Dinah, who's the Black Siren that nobody really likes.
Yeah.
But
that's so exciting.
So sorry, they're going to be
People have been wanting this for so long.
People have been wanting this for so long, they've never had it, so we're very excited about it. And that's our news. And the rest of the news and everything we're going to talk about
later in the show.
It's going to be tonight. So you can tune into that. Subscribe to the podcast. You can listen to it after you watch the show. Look at the YouTube channel. Be sure to jump in at 9 o'clock tonight and talk about... or 10 o'clock, sorry. 10 o'clock tonight. Tell them again where they can find you.
At Olivia D. Bortoli on all social media.
You can find me at the Matt Mar 2 T's 2 R's. And you guys, pew, pew, pew. Arrow, it's coming. We'll see you.
We'll see you in like a couple hours.
Yes.
Woohoo.
Bye.
You guys.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.